podcast. I'm your host, Raquel Tosin. This podcast is to help you experience being blessed that transcends a mere hashtag. Now, let me add my disclaimer. I am not an evangelist, a preacher, prophet, or Bible scholar. I'm a God-worshiping, Jesus-loving, Bible-believing, New Thought Christian who believes that God blesses us according to our faith and how we work his principles. So if you're ready to be encouraged by hearing how God is blessing his children, then you are in the right place. I am broadcasting on WYTV7 Christian Broadcasters Network, a nonprofit charitable radio broadcast with the mission to empower, encourage, and educate. Donations are always welcome to help further the mission. You can donate at www.wytv7.org. Now, today's podcast is sponsored by yours truly, Tosin's Publishing. We publish books to make you think about what you think about. Get your copy of Undefiled and Wired Church Folk Poor. They're available at Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. If you want an autographed copy, you can go to www.raqueltosin.com. Okay, today's guest is Miss LaVon Weaver. Thank you for being on with us. Thank you so much. So let me just real quick, I'm going to read a quick little bio, and then I'm going to have you tell more about yourself. But she was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, which I did not know because I was too. So real quick, if you're from St. Louis, the first question people ask you is, what high school did you go to?
I went to Lutheran North.
Oh, wow. So you were in the county, really?
Yes.
I went to University City.
Oh, okay.
Or should I say U City?
U City.
U City. Yes. So okay. That is so funny. I meet so many people from St. Louis. And then when I saw that on your bio, I was like, what? We didn't even talk about that part. That's awesome. So let me finish reading a little bit of your bio. It says you're an educator, writer, and artist. And though you hail from a long line of educators, you were born to create. I love that because the same thing, mother, father, both are teachers, were teachers, and I probably should have gone on that. My son is going into that, but I was just like, that's just not me. It's not me. But I find myself, that's what I do mostly is teach. And now I do it through my writing.
Right.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, as you said, my background actually started out as a creative. So I actually started studying fashion merchandising and marketing.
Okay.
And then I later shifted into education. And I really didn't know how my background as an artist would kind of intersect with my new career as a teacher. But, God in his infinite wisdom does all things well. So now at the age of 52, I'm blessed to be able to create, to teach, to write, to do all those things that I love to do. So
that's
it's
awesome.
Really been a blessing.
That's awesome. So I have to tell the audience, I met LaVon at a conference a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm going to stand up for the people that can see, but the people that can't hear, you can't see my beautiful t-shirt that she makes. So you will have to maybe go online, so we'll maybe have a picture of them. But I saw those t-shirts and I was just like, oh man, I love it. It's like, I am love. I am powerful. I am grateful. I am peaceful. It was like everything I am is very powerful. And to see that on a shirt, big, bright, it was beautiful. And so I loved it. And I was like, I have to talk to this lady. So tell us, because your story is really, it's amazing. Tell us how you came up with the I Am t-shirts.
It was really a blessing, and you're right, meeting you in Atlanta, we just happened to have a conversation very early in the morning while setting up. Mm-hmm. And I sort of explained my journey that the I Am concept really was not really my idea or my intent. It came out of really I'll say one of my darkest days, and really after experiencing a really bad breakup and a relationship that really didn't go that well. I just, I had a moment with God where I believe everything with that relationship was tested. My relationship, my faith, everything that I thought I knew was
Mm.
tested.
Okay.
And I believe sitting down and having a conversation with God. And I guess at that moment, I was expecting, as I explained to you, I was expecting another answer. I was expecting a lot of sympathy because at that moment, it wasn't a great moment for me. And his answer was kind of unique. He said, why are you talking to me about this? He said, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm like, did I just hear you say, why are you talking to me? I'm having a bad day. And the answer was, why are you talking to me about this? Go create. So it was a long journey because through this breakup, I experienced being called a lot of names and things that I knew that weren't true about me. And really, God just said, take all those names, put them on a shirt, start writing affirmations, turn them around. And that's what started my journey to creating again, because really prior to this experience, I hadn't created in years. And that's what started the whole I Am series, that taking those names and turning them into what God had said I was, not what the person had called me.
That's awesome because this is called blessed. And I just feel like it's like you're blessed in heartbreak.
Yes.
That heartbreak is what blessed you, because now now you're blessing other people with these beautiful shirts and like just reaffirming who they are and not what even we tell ourselves. I can imagine, like, sometimes you, like, when you do something like, oh, I'm so stupid. No, I'm not stupid. Maybe I did something that, wasn't smart, but I'm not stupid. And we do that even for our kids. Like we said, oh, you're bad. No, they're not bad. They're behaving badly maybe, but they're not bad. So I think that's like really cool that you could, out of your heartbreak, something beautiful. And so, what a blessing, right?
Yes.
That's the thing. It's like being blessed is, people think it's all good stuff, but sometimes it comes out of pain, heartbreak.
Yes. And one of the things I liked about the conversation I had with you, we both shared that the energy of I am is the beginning. Those two words, they start everything. And we shared that if we just knew the power really of those two words, I am, speaking things into existence, that just the value of those words, I really believe changed and saved my life, really.
And you're right. And I think I told you that God had put on my spirit to do a children's book, a picture book with I am. It's like, so, and that's coming, because it really is important that we get it to them younger. They don't have to take when they're, like us, our age, and we have to, get it to them when they're younger. Let me look. So you also gave me a nice little gift when I asked you to be to interview on my show. You gave me some cards. Can you explain to everybody these cards I'm holding in my hand? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, I created also a little box of affirmation cards. So going through this transition, the other thing that God had instructed me to do was not only to write, but I started writing on strips of paper. He had me turn all the negative names around and put, I am love, I am peaceful, I am powerful. So I actually started out really writing those affirmations on strips of paper and just tearing them up and placing them in a box. So every morning I would just pull something positive and stick it in my pocket.
Awesome.
And when I have a moment, or when I would try to go back to that moment that didn't make me feel well, I would go to my pocket and grab that piece of paper. No, this is who you are in this moment. So what I shared with you was a box of just great cards. I like to carry an affirmation with me during the day, because sometimes you just have a moment and you need to just reach in your pocket or on your desk and say, no, this is who I am. I am peaceful. I am powerful. I am a conqueror. So that's what I shared with you.
You know what? And I'm going to read this. It says, something beautiful is blooming today. What you focus on grows. You are as powerful as your most dominant thoughts. today. Think higher thoughts. Speak about what you desire to manifest in your life and move, act in that direction. I love that. That is all what because I don't know if I probably shared about it with my book, Wired Church for Poor. That's basically all I'm talking about. It's like elevating our thoughts, start wherever you want. Start there in your thoughts.
Yes.
And then start acting toward it. It's, oh my gosh. It was such a blessing to meet you. So is there any way, I hadn't asked you this before, don't feel pressure, but is there any way that we can offer something, maybe not the church, maybe not the shirt, but a pin or this was something, a small, or your card to one of our listeners who's listening today, and then they can send in, and then we can pick which one that we, and bless them with one of your products?
I would like to offer the I Am Powerful gift set, which is a box of affirmations.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a breathing card, a prayer card, a little bag of seeds. So that's what I would like to offer. So nice little gift set. So it has like 7 cute little things in it. And I call it the on-the-go kit because it has like a prayer card, affirmations, a pen, a breathing exercise, and a beautiful door hanger. And I do the box by hand, so it's all made by hand.
Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. So for our listeners out there, the brand new podcast and blessings on poem, blessings over blessings. You're not only getting blessed by listening to her story, but she's gonna bless you. One of you, not all of you, but one of you. So we just need you to send in, go on to our broadcast, sign up, and we will pick one lucky winner to win that. Which is the on the go.
Yes, it's called the I Am Blessed on the Go kit. And if it's okay with you, I like numbers. So can I do 7, please?
7.
Give away 7.
Oh, you're gonna give away 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
I like numbers, so I like numbers.
I'm a number person.
7th month, so I like to give away 7 of the little empowerment kits. If you
okay.
Okay.
That is awesome. You know what? It's so funny because I love numbers. I am really into numerology. And 7 is a number of completion, but 7 is actually my my life path. And 7, usually people that have a life path of 7, they study a lot and they're curious and they're spiritual. And I found I was just like, oh my goodness, I've always been a reader, always loved the library, studying the Word of God. And even studying some of the other things outside of the Bible, because I want to know so much. Like I just have a yearning for it. So 7 is a powerful number, actually, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
So before we close out, just give us a quick little business commercial, because you have Live Vibrantly experience as well as the Live Vibrantly creation. So you want to talk about your experiences?
Live Vibrantly, just as my business. Live Vibrantly is a wonderful community. I will say for women, and I do have some men, where you can come, you can be encouraged. I make beautiful art, affirmations, t-shirts, and just a lot of encouraging strategies and tips to help you feel vibrant and alive. And my hope is that whatever you learn, that you'll go back and you'll be empowered to share and to just do your own thing and help make the world a better place.
Oh, that's awesome. You have what's the vision board?
I do art therapy. And so one of my projects is I do a vision board workshop. And my project is called Creating with Intention. So I do art therapy projects that help you to create different types of art that are intentional, like creating mindful gifts or creating gratitude jars. Creating prayer boxes. So all the art is creative to reduce stress, but to also open up that energy force of positivity and bring in more good vibes. So I do that a lot with seniors, with children, with teachers. Yes, it is really wonderful.
Now, where are you located?
Okay, I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So I'm in the city of brotherly love and sisterly love. So that's where I am right now.
Yes.
I also have a wonderful website too.
Okay, what's your website?
My website is www.livelivvibrantly.com.
Okay, so on now, do you host your classes, or do you go like you find groups and you go to them? How do you do that?
I do both. I actually host my own workshop, so actually you can come join and participate with me, and I provide all the materials. Or groups can invite me out to do a positivity party or a tea party with them. So either way, and I love to travel. So
Oh, and
yeah,
see, so you don't have to be in the city of brotherly love to get it. And then you guys are close to New York, New Jersey. You know,
yeah,
that's just like New Jersey is right across the bridge. I was in Philadelphia and I was just like, New Jersey. They was like, that's New Jersey over there. I was like, what?
yes,
You guys are really like close to stuff. I always like to say that I will travel too because I just like being with people.
yeah.
But you know, I have to always say I'm blessed because my son works for Delta Airlines.
Oh yes, you are blessed. yes, yes, I
I
like
get to
that.
travel a little bit more than most,
Yes,
even though I'm just saying, you know, standby traveling is not for the weak at heart.
it's okay.
Because
Still,
I have spent a plenty of night at the airport, believe that. Or have so, I'm just saying, but I'm like you. I love to travel because I love to meet people and I
yes,
really love to feel like I'm doing my purpose.
yes,
And I think that's what it is with you. You found your purpose, like how you mixed your teaching and your art, and
yes.
it's all coming together. And you are not only teaching, but you're encouraging people to live better lives, and that's amazing.
It is. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I have a Facebook group called Tribe Called Blessed. So now you are an official member of the Tribe Called Blessed. So I need
Thank
you to go on to the Facebook page and just like put in Tribe Called Blessed. It's this little funky little picture. You'll see it. It's so cute. It looks like women dancing or like a
you.
our face. It's just really cute. So you'll notice it. It's really colorful. And then what on the Tribe Called Blessed, feel free to share like your information with the tribe, you know, so people can find your stuff. And because I'm telling you, these shirts, everybody should have one of these shirts. When
Thank
I wore it when I was coming back from Jamaica, and everybody stopped to read it. They were like, "Oh wow, that's so awesome!" Like just everywhere, all throughout the airport, I'm like stopping so people can read it. But it's a awesome ministry for me to walk around and just reminding people, you know, it's saying I am, but then it's like you are too. It's like it's an awesome ministry. So like again, I really appreciate this shirt. I probably should have bought more than one
That's okay.
because I'm gonna wear it out. But I know how to find you.
Yes,
Tell
you
them again how to find you. Go ahead, tell them again your
You can
website.
find me at www.livelivvibrantly.com, and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, livevibrantly.com.
Okay, so with that, do you have anything? Oh, you know what I did want to talk to you about real quick because it's something that you said and I forgot to stop you. When you said you prayed to God and He said, "Why are you coming to me with this?" Now, I just want everybody to understand that I so believe that that's how God sometimes talks to us. He's not always the sweet, fatherly, "Oh, come here, baby, I'm so sorry that." It's like, girl, you know better than that. Why you even believe in what people telling you? It's like that don't even make sense. And he looking at us like, huh? And it's like, what are we doing? Why are we having this conversation? How many times I got to tell you that you are better than that? He's like, that man was beneath you anyway. It's like, you probably like, I'm so glad this is done.
You know,
And
we had
you
this.
sitting here crying, like, why are you crying? I let that person get out your life to help you, to bless you. And you sit up here crying.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about, like blessings, like to really feel
yes,
blessed.
yes,
Like you got to know that all things work together. And God is like, I need you to get this.
yes,
When I let somebody out your life, it's for a reason. They were not meant to be there.
absolutely.
But then on top of that, you were blessed because it birthed this whole business.
It truly, truly is a blessing. And you're right. And you and I had that discussion in Atlanta. I was telling you, I said I had to do a double take. It was a, what did you say? Because that wasn't the response that I was expecting. And he was just like, it's handled, it's done. Why are we talking about this? Okay, that's just not. He's like, there's a whole business sitting in your basement. And it really was. T-shirts, everything that I really
It
just
was already in your basement.
already in my basement. I had
Girl.
I had everything I needed to start this business. It had just been sitting there. I never tapped into with the
You
t-shirt.
know what that's a Bible story. That's a Bible story. See, that's why I tell you I'm not a Bible scholar, but I do read the Bible. But that's a Bible story. Remember the lady? She was about to lose everything, and then he said, "Go gather all." She said, "All I got is one little bit of oil." He said, "Go get a whole lot of canisters." And every canister she got, she was able to fill it with oil. So it's like our blessings are already there. They're already there. It may look small to you, but it's enough. Once you pray over it, God, like, okay, this is it. It multiplies. So it's like my pastor just preached about this. It's blown away. She said, this was deep. She said, there's no more blessings coming. He blessed you already with everything you need. And now all you got to do is work it. And that's when the blessings start multiplying and stuff. It's not that he's bringing and sending them down. Like they said, blessings coming out. The blessings come from here, come up out of you. And he said, he made everything the same. If you take an apple, right?
Yes.
You cut it open. It's got all them seeds in it.
Yes.
Those seeds can make a whole lot more apples. They keep making more apples. Yes. The same thing with an orange. All the fruit. So it's like us. We have the seeds in us. Right. We have what we need inside of us. It's just for us to get it out of it. Now, some of us it's going to press and it's got to be hard and it's got to hurt sometimes. But some of us just figure out that we don't have to do all that. We just pull those seeds right up on out of us and it flourishes. Everybody when you look at like millionaires or billionaires, all those people, all that stuff was in them. Nothing was outside of them.
You're right.
It was within it. Oprah, all that stuff was inside of her. You know, Beyonce, all that stuff, they made it better. They improved on themselves and all that stuff, but it was all on the inside. That's so deep. I love that you said that, because that just really brought me, it just kind of brought me full circle about what I heard at Sunday at church when she said that all the blessings that you're looking for are right inside of you.
Yep, and
that is amazing, right? And not only were they inside of you, they was in your house. Everything that you needed. Yeah. Just like that lady with the oil. She said, all I got is this little bit of oil. And look at it. That oil just kept going and kept going. And look at you. All I got is those T-shirts and stuff down there. And then what happened?
It's sitting in the basement. Thank you for reminding me about the story, the lady with her pot of oil. You're absolutely right.
That's so deep, right? Because that's what it was.
Yes. Yes.
That's your testimony.
Thank you.
That it was just like that, and it's like that is gonna keep you going. Like this is you good. Some other stuff may come up and that's from you, but right there, it's enough to take you where you need to go. You just gotta work it and believe it. You already know, girl. I'm excited for you. The blessings. Oh my God, you're so blessed. I love it. So we are almost out of time. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we got?
I just wanted to thank you, and I just wanted to encourage everyone just to, find what's within, that we all do something well, and whatever it is you do well is always a source of encouragement, and that we're all teachers. I say that we're all teachers, no matter what we do, whether we sweep, we work at the store, that's always an interaction with someone. And in that interaction, we can lift someone up and encourage someone. So I say every space that we're in, it is our ministry. It doesn't have to be a big platform, but every space that you're in, it's your ministry, and just do it well. That's what I say.
Amen. That is such a good word for everybody. And I want to invite the listeners to join the tribe called Blessed on Facebook. So then you can interact with LaVon a little bit more and see her how to get to her if you didn't write down that website. We're gonna let her say it one more time, and we'll put it on there so they can get it one more time. But you left something in me when I saw you. Not just the shirt. That it was your story, and it really blessed me. And so I thank you. Thank you for agreeing to come on and share the story and share your ministry with my listeners. I tell you what, this is not the last time that me and you are going to be together. Because especially now that I know you from St. Louis. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
The Lou.
Yes.
You know what? I love being in St. Louis. The people from St. Louis are amazing. I don't ever want to move back.
No, but I miss the people and I miss the food. There's certain foods we have in St. Louis that I absolutely. Yes, you're right.
Yes, Emo's is my favorite kind of pizza.
Well, mine is the fried rice.
Oh, yes, that too.
Fried rice.
I miss the fried rice. Yes, I really do. So I'm going to close out because we can talk about food from St. Louis, but I do want to say one more thing, toasted ravioli. If you have never had toasted ravioli, you need to have the toasted ravioli because that's some good stuff. That's good eating. Thank you again, Levon. Thank you guys for listening. And I'm Raquel. This has been blessed. And remember, what God has done for others, He will do the same thing for you. So you keep listening and see how God is blessing so you can be encouraged and know that God can do the same in your life. Thank you so much and be blessed, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, and don't forget, please donate if you can to www.WYTV7.org. Thank you again. Be blessed, everyone.